Happy birthday, Pilot Club! That's right, this week we celebrate 3 years of promoting teamwork, sharing our passion, and building our community as the Pilot Club. My name is Jacob, producer and host for the Pilot Club. Welcome to episode 97 of TPC Hangar, where we'll be taking a look at the news and upcoming flights for TPC's birthday week, April 8th through April 14th. It's shaping up to be a very busy week, so let's get started. This week's highlighted partner is FSElite. FSElite is the leading source for flight simulation news, reviews, first looks, editorials, and more. Since 2016, they have made it their mission to stand at the forefront of engaging content and to provide meaningful content and tools to the flight sim community. They offer news articles, interviews, videos, and product reviews to keep you informed on the goings-on in the flight sim industry. FSElite is a valuable resource for any flight simmer who wants to stay informed, so be sure to check them out. We're excited to announce the winner of our March giveaway. Ken, Pilot Club 574, is the lucky winner and will receive his choice of a 1-year subscription to Navigraph or a 1-year subscription to On Air Airline Manager. Congratulations, Ken. We're also excited to announce April's giveaway. We'll be giving away a TPC swag pack featuring a TPC t-shirt, coffee mug, and stickers. All you have to do to enter is join our Discord, subscribe to our YouTube channel, then head on over to the About and SOP channel of the Discord and click the giveaway button on the server roles post to be entered to win. One lucky winner will be drawn during the first week of May. Best of luck. The TPC Charter's Top Gun Award for the month of March goes to Anthony, Pilot Club 6023. Anthony flew more than 50 hours for charters during the month and will receive 2,500 TPC points, the Top Gun role on the Discord, and will have his name added to the TPC Charters Hall of Fame. Congratulations, Anthony. The last few months saw the introduction of TPC Charter's new Coast to Coast initiative, rewarding charters pilots who fly across the US while visiting charters FBOs along the way. The program has been a huge success so far, so we've decided to expand it. TPC Charters have added 2 additional northern routes with 2,500 TPC points available for each direction. Pilots will start at TPC headquarters in KCGS in College Park, Maryland, and fly west to KTMK in Tillamook, Oregon, or start in Tillamook and fly east to College Park. Pilots will earn 2,500 TPC points for each route they complete, which means a pilot can earn a total of 10,000 TPC points by flying all 4 routes, north and south, east and west. For more information or to ask any questions, check out the Coast to Coast thread and the Charters chat channels on the Discord. Earlier this year, we began our 2024 Member Home Airport Showcase Explorer flights, where we pay a visit to the home airports of our members. This month, we're continuing with Part 4. Pilots can receive 500 TPC points for each airport listed during the month of April. All they have to do is plan and fly into or out of one of the featured airports during the month, leave a comment on the blog post including the ICAO code and any additional flight details that you'd like to share, then post a few screenshots from your flight in the screenshots channel of our Discord. Let's take a closer look at this month's airports. First up is Shreveport Downtown Airport in Shreveport, Louisiana, home of Justin, Pilot Club 5150. Funding for Shreveport Downtown Airport was secured in 1929. Construction began in 1930, and the airfield first opened in 1931. Soon after, the airport began receiving its first commercial traffic. From there, numerous improvements were made over the next few decades, upgrading taxiways and runways, improving lighting, adding additional parking and hangar space, and so on. The airport continued to grow as a general aviation and relief airport for Shreveport Regional, just 7 nautical miles to the southwest. Today, Shreveport Downtown Airport continues to grow and is looking forward to continued growth in the future. KDTN is a Class Delta airport located under the Shreveport Charlie. It features 2 perpendicular runways, with the longest being just over 5,000 feet. Next is St. Cloud Regional Airport in St. Cloud, Minnesota, home of Greg, Pilot Club 810. Opened in 1970 as a newer and more modern replacement for Whitney Airport, St. Cloud Municipal, as it was known then, covered 400 acres. Today, St. Cloud Regional spans 1,414 acres and serves private, commercial, corporate, cargo, and military flights. Allegiant Air currently offers regular flights from St. Cloud to Arizona and seasonal flights to Florida. KSTC is a Class Delta airport that features 2 intersecting runways, with the longest being 7,500 feet. Now we leave the Western Hemisphere to visit Tiruvananthapuram International Airport in Kerala, India, home of Harshith Sushana. The airport was established by Lieutenant Colonel Goda Varma, Prince Consort and husband to the Maharani of Travancore. It began servicing flights for the Royal Postal Service in 1935 and soon became home to the squadrons of the Royal Indian Air Force. Air India, Gulf Air, and Sri Lankan Airlines began international flights during the 1970s and 80s, with Indian Airlines joining in the 90s. Today, Tiruvananthapuram International handles millions of international passengers every year. VOTV is a Class Bravo international airport that features 1 runway stretching 3,374 meters, or just over 11,000 feet. Next, we head to Europe as we visit Dusseldorf Airport in Dusseldorf, Germany, home of Mark, Pilot Club 859. First opened in 1927, the Belgian airline Sabena soon began flying routes between Brussels, Antwerp, Dusseldorf, and Hamburg. It was closed to civilian traffic starting in 1939, but reopened for civil use in 1948. Lufthansa began servicing flights to and from Dusseldorf in the 1950s, and more followed as time went on. Today, Dusseldorf Airport is the 4th busiest airport in Germany, handling close to 16 million passengers in 2022. EDDL is a Class Bravo international airport featuring 2 parallel runways, with the longest being 3,000 meters, or just over 9,840 feet. Finally, we return to the U.S. as we visit Salem Municipal Airport in Salem, Oregon, home of Jeff, Pilot Club 2691. Also known as McNary Field, Salem Municipal Airport covers 751 acres and is owned and operated by the nearby city of Salem. The airport is home to the Oregon National Guard's Army Aviation Support Facility, the Oregon State Department of Aviation. Avelo Airlines offers bi-weekly flights from Salem Municipal to Harry Reid in Las Vegas and Hollywood Burbank in Los Angeles. KSLE is a Class Delta airport that features 2 intersecting runways, with the longest being just over 5,800 feet. This week saw the launch of a new set of long-haul missions for the month of April, curated by Jan, Pilot Club 280. Pilots can receive 1,000 TPC points for each flight they complete during the month of April. All they have to do is plan and execute their flight following one of the routes provided, then leave a comment on the blog post sharing the details of their flight, and post a few screenshots in the Screenshots or Long Haul channel of the Discord. Our domestic flight this month travels 2,733 nautical miles south from Calgary, Alberta in Canada to Nassau in the Bahamas. Our Western Hemisphere flight takes us from Montreal, Canada, 2,821 nautical miles south to Bogota, Colombia. Our Eastern Hemisphere flight stretches 2,801 nautical miles southwest from Bergamo, Italy to Sal, Cape Verde. Our short around-the-world flight travels 3,167 nautical miles from Almaty, Kazakhstan to Huhule Island in the Maldives. Finally, our long around-the-world flight spans 5,332 nautical miles northwest from Auckland, New Zealand to Singapore. Please remember that the use of time dilation is not allowed during these flights. Finally, we'd like to take a moment to say thank you to our club donors for the month of March. Special thanks go to Oren, Pilot Club 171, Alan Polakowski, Philip, Pilot Club 6215, and Jeff Green, for their recent or ongoing monetary contributions to the club. Donating is a small step you can take that will have a big impact. It goes a long way toward covering the club's expenses, it helps fund our giveaways, and supports the development of the TPC ecosystem. On behalf of every member of TPC staff, thank you for your support. Our first flight during this special birthday week is GA Tuesday, hosted by Mark, Pilot Club 444. This week, we'll be joining our friends at the Washington RTEC for a very special TPC birthday fly-in as we visit the home of the Pilot Club. Light GA aircraft will be flying into TPC headquarters at KCGS in College Park, Maryland, while larger GA aircraft, including turboprops, will fly into TPC Charter's home base, KGAI, Montgomery County Airpark in Gaithersburg, Maryland. Departure airport and flight planning will be at the pilot's discretion, but remember that as of April 1st, ZDC has begun enforcing the Washington Special Flight Rules Area and Flight Restriction Zone around Washington, D.C. You can find a link to the learning resources on ZDC's website, as well as a place to ask questions and discuss these changes in the Washington Special Flight Rules Area thread within the General Aviation Ops channel on our Discord. Be sure to familiarize yourself with these procedures prior to the event. Next, it's TPC and Sky Blue Radio's Fly-In Thursday, hosted by Dylan, Pilot Club 1496. To celebrate our birthday this week, we're returning to the heart of the Pilot Club in the DC area as we fly into Baltimore and College Park. KBWI is a Class Bravo airport that features 4 runways, with the longest being just over 10,000 feet, making it ideal for larger jets and airliners. KCGS is an untowered airport under the DC Bravo and the home of TPC headquarters. It features a single 2,980-foot runway, offering a better choice for smaller GA aircraft during this event. Departure, airport, and flight planning are at the pilot's discretion, but remember, both of these airports fall under the Washington Special Flight Rules Area, so be sure to study those procedures before the event. Once you safely reach cruise, don't forget to tune in to Sky Blue Radio, either through their website or through the link on our event page. Sky Blue Radio, sounding great at any altitude. It's Friday Night Ops, hosted by Stuart, Pilot Club 73. Turns out the Pilot Club isn't the only one celebrating a birthday. This week, Stuart has us joining the Chicago RTEC as they celebrate 80 years of operation at Chicago O'Hare International Airport. We'll be joining the FNO as a flyout. Each pilot will depart from Chicago O'Hare around the same time before continuing on to their destination of choice. KORD is one of the nation's busiest Class Bravos, located not far from the shores of Lake Michigan. It features 8 runways, 6 of them parallel, with the longest stretching 13,000 feet. Destination airport, routing, and flight planning are at the pilot's discretion. Last but not least, it's Sunday Fun Day, hosted by Andrew, Pilot Club 826. To wrap up our birthday week, we're going back to where it all began, recreating the very first Sunday Fun Day flight, traveling from JFK to Chicago O'Hare. The route stretches 702 nautical miles and makes use of the Windy 2 arrival. For one last way to celebrate, everyone who participates in this flight will be entered in a drawing for a $50 Sim Market gift card, sponsored by our newest partner, FSElite. One lucky pilot will be chosen at random from all those who participate in this event, so be sure to fly with us for your chance to win. Unfortunately, all good things must come to an end, and that includes this special birthday episode of TPC Hangar. Be sure to give us a like and a comment, then subscribe and click the notification bell to be notified of our future episodes. Check out our website at thepilotclub.org and join the conversation on our Discord. We hope everyone has a great week, and we'll see you in the skies.